What can I say? The universe wants me to try more European snacks. I had been seriously considering ordering another mystery international snack box because I really enjoyed making that video, but I hadn't gotten around to it yet, and now I'm kind of glad I didn't because I found all of these in a local discount grocery store. So that's super fun. A couple towns over from me, there's this weird little discount grocery store where you kind of never know what you're gonna get. And today they had all of these international snacks, and I decided that was the universe telling me it's time to do another snack video. So let's get into it. We're actually gonna start with an old friend. If you've watched my other international snack videos, you know I tried one of these, crostatines. It's like a fruit tart made in Italy. I tried one of these in my very first snack video, and I tried their mixed berry kind. And I saw these in the store today, and this is an apricot one. And as much as I don't like fruit, it was actually really good. So it'll be interesting to see if I like the apricot one as much as the mixed berry one. So let's give it a shot. It still has that very nice like buttery crust to it that I liked last time. The apricot jam is a little stickier and a little sweeter, but I actually still really like it. So that's 2 for 2 on the crostatine. If you ever get a chance to try these, they're pretty good. Also, I have 5 of these left because it came in a 6-pack from that grocery store, and they're individually wrapped. So if you guys would like to try one, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll mail you one. Since it's not a mystery box this time, I picked these all out myself at the grocery store. I know what's here. I think we'll do it a little more organized. I think we'll do it by country this time. So that fruit tart was our only product from Italy. Let's move on to Germany next. I think I actually have 3 German products this time. And I'm gonna start with the one I'm most unsure about. This is a, here we go again, ready for me to butcher pronunciations, a Deloba. It is a delicate puff pastry with a currant cherry filling. For someone who doesn't like fruit, I'm being very brave today, and there's at least one more snack that has like a jelly filling. Claps for me, I'm being brave, we're trying new things. So let's try the Deloba. It's definitely crumbly and has the layers like a puff pastry. This doesn't have any jam in it, so I'm gonna be brave and take a bite off of this half. I'm gonna say something I never thought I'd say. It needs more jam. The jam filling was actually very solid, almost like a piece of like a fruit hard candy, but in a super thin layer. And the rest of it is just puff pastry, which is fine, but there's not a ton of flavor to it and it's a little dry. Yeah, I think it needs more jam, or you have to just bite the whole thing all at once to get some of that fruit filling in there. I totally forgot that last time I ranked these, so we're gonna give the crostatine a 9 out of 10, catch us up. And this one, I'm gonna give like a 5 out of 10. The fruit jam part is actually very pleasantly surprising, but it's a little dry. So maybe if you served it with like a hot cup of tea or something, it would be better. But by itself, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, staying in Germany, we have the Coco Lebnis. See, this is where I'm just gonna butcher all of the pronunciations. I should just download Duolingo or Rosetta Stone or something so I can stop butchering all of these food names for you guys. Ooh, excited about this one. It is described as a crisp biscuit squarely set into a dark chocolate tablet. I like dark chocolate, I like biscuits. I don't see how this could go wrong. I deeply appreciate the ratio of chocolate to biscuit we have going on here. That's a good crunchy biscuit, perfect texture, perfect thickness, and an amazing, rich, dark chocolate. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 out of 10. And our last product up from Germany is cookie rings. Just like it sounds, it is a cookie ring drizzled with dark chocolate. Now this is described as bittersweet chocolate, so it'll be interesting to see if I like it, because I kind of like things pretty sweet, but we're gonna give it a try. Oh, they're cute. I also like anything that's cute, so bonus points for that. Oh, those two are stuck together. Let's see, okay. Here we go. So it's drizzled, but it's also like coated on the back. And it almost looks like there's salt crystals on top. In the picture, it definitely looks like there's salt crystals. I like a salty sweet mix, so this could be fun. Oh my God. You didn't see that. I definitely do think those are salt crystals across the top, which is interesting. I like it. It is definitely like a salty sweet moment. The biscuit's not quite as good as the other biscuit, but still very tasty. I give the German cookie rings like a 7 out of 10. Someone's gonna need to help me eat this bag, but they're good. Moving on from Germany, we're gonna go to our only Polish snack for today. And it's mostly because this is the last fruit flavored snack and I wanna get it out of the way. It is described as a European biscuit with a cherry filling and then it's topped in chocolate. This could be okay. I really like artificial cherry things. Like I love cherry candy. So if it has any artificialness to it, this could be all right. Plus cherry doesn't have like a weird texture. And a lot of the reason I don't like fruit stuff is because of the texture. So I think it could be fine. Oh, this is kind of fun. It definitely smells like a cherry candy. It kind of reminds me of like a smaller version of like a Jaffa cake. We're just gonna try it. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, why do I actually really like that? The cookie part on the bottom, the biscuit part that's on the bottom is really soft, which I like. It almost has like a cakey texture to it. The chocolate is super thin and the cherry is tart, so it makes a really nice balance to the sweetness of the rest of it. I really enjoy this. Okay, Poland, I see you. Here's another thing I never thought I'd say. This fruit jam covered biscuit is 10 out of 10. See what happens when you're brave and willing to try new things. Moving on from Poland, we're gonna go with our only Belgian snack for the day. It is Jules de Stroopper butter waffle, which I think has to be really good. I like a traditional Stroop waffle with the filling, but I think this is just the waffle part. We're just gonna try it. They're very lightly sweet, but they are such an amazing texture. They are crisp, they're light, they're super buttery, they melt in the mouth. It kind of makes me want to dip it in chocolate or put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of one of these, but it's still really good on its own. I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for the Jules de Stroopper butter waffles from Belgium. Moving on to the UK, I have a product from Ireland and a product from Britain, but Britain, sweetie, we need to have a talk. What the hell is a hobnob? You mean to tell me this is a biscuit and not an insult you call somebody? Are you sure? Hobnobs. It just sounds made up. It's described as a rolled oat and whole wheat biscuit. So not only does the name sound made up, it doesn't even sound that delicious. But we're gonna try it, Britain. Rolled oat and whole wheat biscuit? Well, at least you put some chocolate on there. Let's give it a go. Surprisingly enough, it doesn't taste bad, but it has the texture of what I imagine it would be like to chew mulch. If you're one of those people who has a weird urge to eat non-edible things, get yourself some hobnobs and simulate eating mulch the safe way. I'm gonna give the actual cookie like a 6 out of 10 because it surprisingly doesn't taste that bad if you can get past the texture, but the word hobnob, I'm giving a 10 out of 10. That will be my new insult. If I call you a hobnob, you have Great Britain to thank for that. All right, moving on to Ireland. These are specifically from Dublin. It's Elite and they're chocolate tea cakes. Now these actually look promising because there's marshmallow in them. And if you know anything about me, you know I love marshmallow. They're so cute and they're individually wrapped. So this is another thing that if you'd like one, leave it in the comments and maybe I'll send one to you. But let's give it a go. Oh, milk, chocolate, little cake at the bottom, and marshmallow. These have to be good. They just do. These are really good. There's not much to say. The chocolate is super sweet milk chocolate. The marshmallow is nice and thick and dense. The little biscuit part at the bottom is super thin. It's really just there for stability, I'm convinced. It's mostly just chocolate and marshmallow, which is okay in my book. And last, but certainly not least, we have 4 products from Israel. These are going to be the first 4 products I've tried from Israel, so I'm super excited about that. We have 3 flavors of tea biscuits, because they were 3 for $1 at the discount grocery store. So I decided I had to try every flavor. And of course, I couldn't get out of an international snack video without at least one wafer. So I think we'll save the wafer for last and start with the tea biscuits. We have vanilla, chocolate, and orange. And I think the orange intrigues me the most, so we're gonna start with those. I actually don't technically know what a tea biscuit is either. But I'm assuming it's just like a cookie Oh, here we go. Classic, delightfully crisp with a subtle, not too sweet flavor that makes them the perfect accompaniment for your tea. Well, now I feel like I should be making a cup of tea. No. We're just gonna try them. We'll see what happens. If I think I'm gonna rank them low, maybe I'll go make a cup of tea. Oh, okay, I can smell the orange. Okay, so they weren't lying when they said a subtle flavor. You can definitely smell the orange more than you can taste it. But you know what it has the texture of? An animal cracker. It actually just tastes like a slightly orange flavored animal cracker, which I'm really okay with. Okay, let's try chocolate next. It does smell a lot like chocolate, but I wonder if it'll be like the orange one where it doesn't taste so much like chocolate. I don't know that I'm getting the chocolate at all. It definitely tastes different than the orange, but I don't know that I would call the flavor chocolate. The flavor reminds me of something from my childhood, but I cannot put my finger on it, and it's gonna bug me. Still really good though. And last but not least, on the tea biscuits, we have a vanilla one. Okay, this one doesn't even smell like vanilla, so this should be interesting. That's just an animal cracker. That just tastes like an animal cracker, which I'm fully okay with. I'm gonna give them all like an 8 out of 10, but if I had to rank them, I think I would rank them orange, vanilla, and then chocolate. But they're all really good. All right, and last we have a wafer or a gaufrette. I'm positive that's not how you pronounce that, but I'm trying my best over here, guys. And this one is actually a vanilla wafer, which is interesting. I think I tried like 6 different kinds of wafers in the last version of International Snacks I tried, but I don't think any of them were vanilla, so this should be interesting. Okay, that smells super vanilla-y. I'm excited. That may actually be my favorite wafer so far. That vanilla cream in the middle is so sweet and so silky. I'm gonna give this wafer a 10 out of 10. I love getting to end on a high note, so thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a comment below if you like this kind of content and would like to see more like it in the future. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!